Have you ever wondered how an empire so mighty, so advanced, could simply vanish from history as if it never existed? Today, I'm taking you on a journey back over 3,000 years into the heart of Anatolia to uncover the haunting mystery of the Hittite Empire. Once rulers of kings and masters of diplomacy, their disappearance remains one of history's greatest unsolved puzzles. So, let's dive deep and see if we can piece together what really happened to this forgotten giant of the ancient world. The Hittite Empire was a true powerhouse of its time, standing shoulder to shoulder with Egypt and Mesopotamia in influence and strength. At its height, it stretched across central Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, and shaped the course of early civilization with its politics, innovations, and culture. But, despite their brilliance, the Hittites eventually faded away, leaving behind little more than broken walls and silent tablets that whisper the story of their fall. One of their constant battles was survival itself. Their land sat at the crossroads of empires, a blessing for trade but a curse for peace. Invasions and raids were a constant threat. The Hittites built formidable armies and towering fortresses to defend their realm. But even the strongest walls can't hold forever. Trade was the lifeblood of their economy. Caravans moved tin, copper, and silver across their lands, fueling their industries and feeding their cities. But as trade routes collapsed and the climate shifted, crops failed, and famine began to take hold. With each passing year, the empire's strength eroded like sand, slipping through their fingers. Yet, this civilization was far from primitive. The Hittites were among the first to use iron on a large scale, an innovation that should have made them unstoppable. They established complex legal codes, practiced advanced diplomacy, and even signed the world's first known peace treaty with Egypt after the legendary Battle of Kadesh. Their cities were filled with art, music, and massive stone lions guarding their gates, symbols of pride and power. But within, cracks began to form. Political intrigue and corruption seeped through the royal court. Kings and princes fought for the throne, weakening the unity that once made them strong. It's tragic. An empire so advanced undone not just by enemies outside its borders, but by ambition within. Then came the storm no one could withstand. The Sea Peoples. These mysterious, seafaring raiders swept through the eastern Mediterranean like a tidal wave, destroying empires one after another. Already exhausted and fractured, the Hittites were overwhelmed. Their great capital, Hattusa, was abandoned, its temples burned, and its people scattered. And just like that, the empire vanished. No chronicles, no survivors to tell their story. Only ruins and clay tablets buried beneath centuries of silence. In the end, it wasn't one single catastrophe, but a perfect storm of invasions, famine, trade collapse, and civil unrest that brought down the Hittite Empire. Yet their legacy still echoes through time, in the languages, technologies, and diplomatic traditions they left behind. History often remembers the victors, but sometimes the fallen have the most powerful stories to tell. If this journey into the lost world of the Hittites stirred your curiosity, stay with me for the next episode as we unravel another ancient mystery, one that lies deep within the sands of Egypt. And don't forget to share your thoughts below. What do you think really caused the fall of the Hittites?